I hope you're drinking a lot of water, because if you aren't, please go ahead and drink a lot of water. Hey guys, Harsh here and welcome back to Technolobe. 2020 has been a roller coaster. It was very unexpected and things that you never imagined are happening. For example, OnePlus launched a flagship phone and Apple launched a budget phone, like a so-called budget phone. The tables have turned and we are experiencing something that we never thought that we'll experience. We are talking about something that we never thought we'll talk about. But anyway, it is here and let's address the elephant in the room. So OnePlus and Apple launched new phones during this lockdown period, and that is okay because now we have two new phones to talk about. OnePlus 8 and the iPhone SE 2020. Both of these phones come at a price of Rs 42,000 in India. Well, not exactly 42. iPhone SE comes at 42,500. So that's a difference of 500 rupees, but that does not really matter. So because both of these phones start at the exact same price, the question comes in that which one to go for? Which one is better for you out there? Which one should you pick up? Well, stick with me till the end and let's find out. So I posted about this video on Instagram and Twitter and you guys asked a bunch of interesting questions. So the first question is display quality. So when it comes to the display, OnePlus 8 comes with a 90Hz Full HD Plus AMOLED display. As opposed to that, Apple is giving you nothing. So the iPhone SE comes with a 4.7-inch display with a resolution of 1334 by 750, which is just over 720p, and it is an IPS LCD panel with a refresh rate of 60Hz. Yes, a 720p IPS LCD display for 42,000 rupees in 2020. That is just crazy. So when it comes to the display, there is no question over here. OnePlus 8 is the clear winner. Now what about the design? So the iPhone SE has a design which is almost 5 years old. So this design was first introduced in the iPhone 6 and 6s, and then it carried on to the iPhone 7 and iPhone 8. So it essentially has the same body as the iPhone 8, but the design is almost 5 years old, and that is just crazy. So the design is very old. Apple just took the iPhone 8's body and upgraded the internals and launched the phone at a very attractive price point. That is very smart in terms of saving money for research and development, but it is not good for the consumers who are looking for a modern phone. Now, as opposed to the iPhone SE, OnePlus 8 is as modern as it gets. You get a near bezel-less display with that hole punch cutout, and even the back looks really awesome and modern. So when it comes to the design, again, OnePlus 8 is a clear winner. Like, there's no competition over here. OnePlus 8 is a far superior phone when it comes to the display and also in terms of the design. Now the next point that comes in is performance. Both of these phones come with flagship level hardware, that is A13 Bionic chipset on the iPhone SE and Snapdragon 855 on the OnePlus 8. Even in terms of software, both of these phones are going to be excellent. iPhone SE comes with iOS 13 and OnePlus 8 comes with Oxygen OS, which is by far the best skin on Android. I've said this a lot of times, I will prefer Oxygen OS over stock Android as well. It is that good. So when it comes to performance, you are going to get flagship level performance with both of these phones because of the flagship level hardware and software. Okay, now let's talk about the main point, and that is camera. Almost 80% of the questions were about the camera, and I guess camera is going to be the deciding factor between both of these phones. All of you seem to be confused between the camera of iPhone SE versus the OnePlus 8. But don't worry, let me break it down for you. Let's divide this into taking photos and shooting videos. When it comes to taking photos, iPhone SE is probably going to be better than the OnePlus 8 because it has the A13 Bionic chipset. Now, I know some of you out there are going to tell me that iPhone SE comes with the same sensor that was present on the iPhone 8. But as we know, smartphone photography is not only about the sensor but also about computational photography, and that's where the A13 Bionic chipset comes into play. We've seen this chipset perform really good when it comes to the cameras in the iPhone 11 and 11 Pro, and I expect it to do the same thing for the iPhone SE as well. So yeah, when it comes to taking photos, iPhone SE is better, at least on paper. And this is for daylighting conditions, not for low lighting conditions. When it comes to low lighting conditions, iPhone SE 2020 does not get a night mode. So the night mode, which is available on iPhone 11 and 11 Pro, will not be coming to the iPhone SE, and that is kind of a disappointment. I was hoping that iPhone SE will have a night mode, then that would have made it way better than the OnePlus 8 in terms of the camera. But because it does not have the night mode, OnePlus 8 is not that far behind. And don't get me wrong, OnePlus 8 will not have a bad camera by any means. It's just that if you compare it head to head with the iPhone SE is probably going to win. Now that is just with the primary camera because iPhone SE has only one camera. OnePlus 8 also has two more cameras, that is an ultra wide angle sensor and also a macro camera. So you get three different perspectives with the OnePlus 8 and that is a huge plus point. So please keep that in mind. Now what about shooting videos? So when it comes to shooting videos, iPhone SE is going to be better. The A13 Bionic chipset again comes into play over here, and Apple has done a great job with the iPhone 11 and 11 Pro when it comes to shooting videos, and that same exact scenario is going to be repeated with the iPhone SE as well. So if you shoot a lot of videos on your smartphone, then the iPhone SE probably is a better choice for you. So that was the cameras. Now what about the other things? So the iPhone SE has wireless charging and it also has an IP rating, and both of these are absent on the OnePlus 8. So those are two plus points for the iPhone. But what about OnePlus? OnePlus has a plus point in terms of fast charging. It comes with 30-watt fast charging and the charger is provided inside the box. Also the battery on OnePlus 8 is a 4300 mAh battery, and I guess it is gonna last more than the iPhone 8. I've always seen these OnePlus phones are very good in terms of battery life, and I expect no less from the OnePlus 8. Okay, let's circle back to the main question. Should you buy the iPhone SE 2020 or the OnePlus 8? Now, as I said, the deciding factor is going to be the camera. Overall, the camera experience will be better on the iPhone SE. But you need to ask yourselves, is the camera so good to sacrifice all the other things? And the answer is no. By no means the camera is so good that you sacrifice all the great things that you're getting with the OnePlus 8. Especially that design and that beautiful 90Hz near bezel-less AMOLED display. You cannot sacrifice those for the camera. Like, the camera is not that better. And besides, you can install Google Camera on OnePlus 8 and call it a day. Google Camera will definitely fix the camera for OnePlus 8, and you can also edit the photos in post-production, which we anyway do. So yeah, that's my honest opinion right over there. The camera on the iPhone SE is gonna be good, but it is not that good that you sacrifice all the great things that you're getting with the OnePlus 8. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Harsh Punjabi, and I'll see you guys in the next one.